What's up, everyone? It's Random Name 951, bringing you another review on one of my Gundam MSIA action figures. And today, this has been a long-awaited review for me. And let me just say, I'm pretty excited. Probably can't see with the bubble wrap in the way, but I got a treat for you guys today. For all you Gundam fans and collectors. Many of you may have seen it. Many of you may have not, but I'll show you in a little bit. So let's just get to some of the stuff that did come in the package. So I bought again from my the week after I bought from this guy on eBay, the seller from I think it was Hong Kong or Japan or something. Within the same week, I saw an item. I wasn't too sure on it, so I thought about it and I took a chance and I bought it. Now, whether it paid off or not, we'll see. But this came in a little with the package. I guess the seller, he usually likes to include little knickknacks and items. The first time I bought from him, he gave me a Japanese, not Japanese, but like some anime postcard, which was pretty cool. And then this time he included some it looks like trading cards almost. You know, he got like a Zoc. And you got the RX-78. You got a really cool one of this was during the battle of Shizzle. I can't remember, but it basically goes with these. And this was after the Odessa Day and going to damn it, somewhere. I think they were going to the Federation base in Africa, and then Zaku's and Dom started invading so they could destroy the base and go after the Trojan horse or white base. And yeah, pretty good episode. Lieutenant Matilda's husband risked his life to save white base, and he gets murked by Char Zaku, of course, because Char is just a god when it comes to combat. And I finally finished the 0079 series yesterday. It was pretty good, actually. So recommend you guys watching it if you haven't. So like I said, been pretty excited for this item. It's a pretty obscure item, and guess no more waiting here. So let me just show you what I got. Here it is. This is the final duel set for Stardust memory. I believe Gundam 0084, I want to say. Just a very awesome set. Now, when I saw this on the eBay guy's seller thing, excuse me, I wasn't too sure what to think, because in my eyes, I'm like, okay, these guys look way bigger in the picture. He looks like he could be like a 7-inch tall figure, and he could be about the same size. So I wasn't too sure whether or not these were going to scale with the MSIAs I already have. And luckily I did buy it. This was the last one from what I saw what he had. And just a really awesome, just a lot of really awesome box art you can see here. GPO2 versus Full Burnian GPO1. And this is when they fight in space in the Gal battle scarred. Really just awesome box art. You got custom box art from like MSIA, and then you got some clips from the movie, and then you got some more clips from the movie, and then you got more clips from the movie, and you got more clips, and then you got some MSIA box just showing the figure off. Really awesome, really nice detail. And this set is brand new, never been opened, sealed, but that is going to change today. I'll just give you one quick look. This is how it looks: GPO1 Full Burnian and GPO2 battle scarred. And I will be doing a quick comparison with the GPO2 because I don't have GPO1 loose, unfortunately, full Burnian or full Burnian scarred. So this will be my full. Oh, I do have one, but it's not loose. It's brand new in box. I'm not sure if I'm ready to open it yet. So yeah, that's that. So let's see here if I can open this box real quick. Give me a second. It's a little tough to take out. There we go. Okay. Let me just get everything out real quick, and we will have this ready in just a quick second. Okay. Sorry about that. So, here's a little catalog. Like always, usually these deluxe packs or sometimes single figures do come with a little catalog such as this. And there it has my Garma Zombie Zaku 2 version 2. I'm planning on getting Dazzle Zombie Zaku 2 version 2 soon, but I'm not sure when. And then it looks like there was a Japanese release of the Zeong and RX-78 fight, and then there's mine, which is a what you call it, the GPO2 and GPO1 fight. And yeah, it's funny because the price that this came out to about $30, and that's actually how much I got this guy. It came out to $29.99 plus I think it was like $10 shipping. So I paid for the shipping, and you know, that's not bad. You know, these figures brand new go from 15 to 20 each, maybe more, even plus shipping. So I was pretty happy to get it. And then you can see the L Myth right there, Lala Soon's L Myth. Really awesome. But you can see how much it is. It's see if I could get it better. Doesn't really want to zoom in. But yeah, the L Myth is a 68. So basically it's $68. That's freaking crazy. Just outrageous. But it is nonetheless a very cool figure. And then of course you do get some basic instructions showing you how to apply different things, how to set up the figures, all that good stuff, which we already know, of course, because, you know, we're no adults. And here's the sets themselves. Really awesome. Now what these are considered to be are the Japanese release of the Battle Scarred GPO2 and GPO1. And then you get this really cool scene of looks like some Xeon bases maybe in space. I'm not too sure. Haven't watched 0083 Stardust Memory yet, but I plan to do so soon enough. And let's see here. Pretty cool. So here's some of the stuff. Trying to check it out. It might have been open before, but I'm not too sure. Trying to examine it while I go. So put this to the side real quick. I have my GPO2 American release on standby, so when I have to do some comparison. So here's the figures. And the sword kind of came out a little bit. Got a little bent, but nothing like a little bit of hot water couldn't fix. So here are the figures. I'm gonna take them out. Looks like GPO2's leg kind of came off its joint. If I can. Not broken, which is good, so good to keep that in mind. Nice. And let me just get GPO1, and there we go. I'll just move the plastic out of the way real quick, put it to the side. Alright, so here's our two figures. Again, these are the Japanese release Battle Scar variants. Really awesome. Let's take a look at the detail. We'll start off with GPO1. Fulburnian. So as you can see, he's battle scarred. He has his basic battle scar, you know, parts to him. He has shoulder cut off. He has his foot cut off, And he also has damage to his head right there, as you can see. Pretty good damage, and even his thruster, you know, he's pretty badly damaged. Took quite a beating. Then he has his nice Japanese panel lining to him, since this is the Japanese variant. And of course he has a more of like burn marks than an actual like a dirty wash compared to compared to the American release. So, you know, very nice, very nice. Ooh. Put him to the side. Now let's take a look at GPO2. Here, this one looks more interesting. So you got GPO2. Not too much going on. Looks pretty, you know, subtle. Very light wear. Battle scarring. Let me just put his leg on real quick. There we go. Plugs back. Plugs in real easy. Here's GPO2. You can see GPO2 has a pretty battle scarred face, almost all taken out. And his leg's pretty in bad shape too, in pretty bad shape. Cut real clean. And he's got his nice panel line to go with him, and a little bit of a, you know, little bit of charredness to him from, I don't know, high speed fighting in space. Not too sure, maybe explosions. You got nice little space background. Let me just fix this real quick. Little sad the sword got bent, but it's all good. Just trying to put the sword on GPO2. It's not letting me. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, so there they are, both with the swords. It's translucent green sword. And fortunately the camera isn't focusing very well. I tried upping the quality, but I think I should have just stuck with the other quality, fortunately. Now let's take a look at some of the accessories. We got, it looks like what happened was this guy could have been opened, because the battle scarred arm was supposed to go on him, and instead whoever had it put back the battle scarred arm and replaced it with the regular arm. So he was supposed to have his battle scarred arm on, which probably goes on here, which I could put that on real quick. Here's GPO2's other leg. Here's the GPO1 Full Burnian's shield. Has a different feel to it. Very, oops, feels like it has a different feel than other shields. Plastic. Of course, it is it's battle scarred by being chopped off, and then you can also make it smaller by putting it to the extra peg that it has below. Of course, GPO2 shield, which is really nicely detailed. Now I like the battle scarring a lot more with GPO2's Japanese than GPO1, because GPO1's looks like a complete mess. I mean, it looks real bad. It looks like he's been in the desert with this, like he's been fighting with the Zamal, which could make sense why he's so dirty. Now you compare that, and then you compare the Japanese version. Japanese version looks a lot more nice. Has like a lot more shininess to it to go along with this battle scarred effect, like kind of a pine look to it, and that's the color comes out a lot more. The battle scarring looks really like it comes out a lot more better, more vibrant. Looks really nice. And then, you know, you got, oops, got that. The battle scarring here looks a little boring. Just looks, you know, dirty. Oh shoot. And this one looks just really detailed, really nice, really nice. It comes with the 2 extra beam sabers, GPO2s, GPO1s, and GPO1's extra little beam hilt, which goes on the little thingy. I'm not sure the name of it. The only thing I could say that is missing, most likely, is the extra little backpack that this guy is supposed to come with. I don't think he actually came with one. Let me just take a look on what they do come with, because it does show on the box. So as you can see, GPO1 only comes with two, looks like two closed fists and two maybe open fists for swords. And then GPO2 comes with 5 hands. He has probably one bazooka hand, two closed fists, and two open fists for the swords. And he comes with a battle scarred leg and his battle scarred arm and his battle scarred shield. So it looks like they're giving GPO2 a little bit more attention, which is not bad. A very cool figure. And these figures are just awesome. Let me just fix GPO2 and put his battle scarred arm on instead, because that's how it was supposed to come. Oh, shit, I keep dropping everything. Give me a second. Not too sure how this goes back on. Okay, that goes on like that. Fix the arm. Put the other arm back on real quick. Take off that. Okay. So I got him fixed. Let me just show you him real quick. Alright. So here's GPO2 with all his battle scarred parts. He has a battle scarred leg, which is clean cut off. His battle scarred arm, which is cut off, and see right there shows the little wires and stuff, little circuits or whatever. GPO2, I mean GPO1 just as much damage with the cut off foot, head almost missing, and a booster that's going to cause him to explode. Overall, I gotta say, this is one hell of a battle scarred set. If you guys seen my videos from the beginning, you know I'm an avid fan and collector who loves the MSIA battle scarred line. I just excuse me. I mean, there's so much to love about this line. It's because of how they're made, you know. I mean, they're made to show that they've been through battle, which is really cool. And with that, they come with really good detail to the figure, making them more, you know, realistic and better looking. Like, for instance, the Zaku one, he looks amazing in his battle scarred state. A lot better looking than the Zaku one, you know, regular release. You know, shield has a lot more detail with all the bullet holes, and just I feel like when you take a look at a battle scarred figure and then the regular figure of it, a lot more detail went into these figures, and they tried to make them accurate to the shows or anime that they were in. So it's really cool to have the battle scar line. I really just, anything battle scar when it comes to Gundams are just the best. I mean, it's hard to beat it, you know. I mean, if you see my video Gundam Asteroid battle scar, you would know what I mean. It's just, you have to have the battle scar, you know. It's just freaking amazing. It's awesome. And hopefully I hope to get a battle scarred custom one day, and you see this battle scar RX-78, a battle scar custom something. I'm not sure what yet. I'll probably end up doing a battle scar custom for Shin Matsunaga's, and because that figure is not in too good of condition anymore. But yeah, let me just put a quick comparison on taking a look at these two figures together, and I'm telling you, guys, it doesn't want to stay on no more. Fix it. I don't know why he doesn't want to balance anymore. Just put him on the shield like that. Maybe he'll balance just a bit. Use the shield as his crutch. So as I put GPO2, the two GPO2s together, oh man, this camera is sucking butt at focusing right now. Should I record it with the iPod? I'll probably do a standalone review on these figures each, so you get a more in detail look, because this camera is definitely not doing the job like how I want it to. But you can see it's focusing a little bit more, and take a look at that detail and difference. Big difference. I mean, you know, he's a lot more nicely done. Definitely does not look as beat up as GPO2 American release, but does have the damage to show that he is pretty messed up. And I think the American release it kind of doesn't over exaggerate it, but it does give you that feeling that GPO2 is just been through so much, while this GPO2 has been through one pretty good battle that could have taken it out. But I guess it comes down to preference, whether you like the American release or the Japanese release. Of course, the Japanese release, not necessarily I would use the word to say rare, because it kind of gets old and generic. I kind of like the word more obscure, because if you go on eBay, you don't necessarily see Battlescar Japanese variances. They're just really obscure and not the most common thing to find on anywhere, honestly. I think I saw this guy once, like I said, the set, and when I saw it on eBay, the set looked completely different size of the regular 4.5-inch MSIA, so I was kind of skeptical at picking up the first time. That's why I missed out. Came back and I was looking through sellers items. I saw one sold on, and I kind of took a look. I'm like, you know what, this could be the Japanese variant, so I decided just to pick it up, and luckily it was the 4.5-inch MSIA. Very happy to pick it up. Just telling you, I just love the Battlescar variants. They're just unique, one of a kind. They're just they have a lot more character to them, each of the figures. That's why I like them so much. And then not just that, but they also come with so many cool props. As you can see, you know, you get a Battlescar leg or limb, which is you don't get that with any regular MSIAs. To go along with this leg, you get you know, the shield, you know, nicely damaged shield being cut off by a beam saber. And for the most part, the Bandai did pretty good with the Battlescar MSIAs. You know, you got the Battlescar pieces, and then you got the pieces to go back with it that made it kind of normal in a way. But there is exceptions. For instance, poor Battlescar Bolt Gundam kind of got neglected back then, because when you bought that figure, he didn't come with his spare arm. He was just left with a right arm that wasn't there. He just had a part of the arm. So a lot of people didn't like the Battlescar Bolt Gundam for obvious reasons, because you know, no one likes a figure with only one arm. A lot of the other figures just looked really nice when they were Battlescarred. Definitely, I'll have to say one of my favorite Battlescar Gundams would be the Zaku one for sure. Oh, definitely Shining Gundam. I've always liked Shining Gundam no matter what. I feel like Rose Gundam they did a pretty good job with him. I like Rose Gundam Battlescar. I mean, if you go with any of the Battlescar Gundams, you can't go wrong. Unfortunately, if you go with Battlescar Bolt Gundam, you're going to be a little disappointed with his arm missing. But you know, there are plenty of spare Bolt Gundams Battlescar where you could just, you know, take the other arm and kind of modify it so it has two you know, regular arms, just like how the regular American release came with you know, two regular arms. But you know, not much to say other than that. Just kind of sad that Bandai didn't continue with the Battlescar line. It would have been nice to see a Battlescar Zaku 2, or you know, just some more Battlescar figures. There was a good amount, but definitely could have been a lot more, and would have made would add more, you know, variation and more character to the other figures that were MSIA. But nonetheless, we're I guess you could say we're kind of lucky to even have the Battlescar line so abundant, because I don't think honestly Japan really got many Battlescar figures other than these. Battlescar RX-78. You know, it was just a lot. It was just really obscure to find, you know, Battlescar variations in other countries. So I could say we were pretty lucky to get most of them, and lucky to even get some of these, like the Japanese battle scars. Alright guys, this has been a super long video. It's going to take me a while to upload, but since you're watching this here, it's already uploaded, so it's all good for you guys. But that's going to be it, guys. That's my review of Japanese battle scar GPO1 and GPO2 variations. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will definitely be back to do more reviews. Don't worry about that. And hope you stay tuned. Alright guys, catch you later and peace.